Well, when we'd done our first outdoor event, we'd done, instead of sort of starting on a smaller scale and doing a club night, we held an event, an illegal acid house event, which in 1989, and that was catered for 20,000 people. We flew over a package of acts from the US, and we had a lot of English DJs, but unfortunately the event didn't work. Nobody believed that the event was going to happen. It was in the days when, in 1989, people would put flyers out, get ticket money, people would buy tickets, and then they'd go around, collect the ticket money before the event, and there was no such event. And because such a strong lineup of acts and artists from an unknown promoter was just unseen or unheard of. So through us being naive and not really understanding the industry at that time, we paid for it severely financially, and the 3 or 4 partners that was involved, we all lost quite a considerable amount of money. And that night in question was the reason for Energy 97, because we started again. We had to start at the bottom after that, very small, and work our way up over the period of several years. But all along, in the back of my mind, you know, the big party thing had won against me, and the first event didn't work. So an Energy 97 was because of that first event. And that's one of the main reasons. You know, it was such a perfect event, people-wise, attendance figures, but not just for that reason. It was the hottest day of the year. Excellent event, top quality event. Everybody really enjoyed it, and we pulled the event off against the odds. Lots of people said it wouldn't happen, but it comes back down to Helter Skelter, which is a big movement of people across the UK that pull together every time we hold an event. And if it wasn't for the hundreds of people who work with us very closely and put in all their all, you know, Helter Skelter would not be what it is today. The reason we never done an outdoor event after Energy 97 was Energy 97 took 12 months of organisation and planning by a big team of people, which that was okay. But it was the legal fees that we had to get licences, we had to do sound propagation in the area, insurances. It's what the authorities made us put in place, down to helicopter landing pads for in case of emergency. Things, at the end of the day, we're the youth movement of the day, and they was just, you know, they sat down and said, let's make it as hard as possible. Now, some of the things they do, we agree with, because we do believe in safety, medics, first aid, because it's an essential part of a successful event, looking after people's safety. But they went way, way, way over the top, and they are the main reason, especially the police, the event did not happen. I mean, everybody that attended know for a fact that the event was heavily over-policed, and we had to pay for that costs. And, you know, that was what killed the event, which is such a shame, because first of all, we did intend on making it an annual event, but so, you know, it didn't get round to becoming one.
Music style has not changed.
No,
we've just progressed.
It's just been given to a wider public, that's all. Dave really opened the doors to trance in the rave scene by allowing us to do these back-to-back sets,
yeah.
which left people, you know, they had to have what we was giving them, and that was it.
Yeah, exactly. The thing is that it was Dave letting us play
what we wanted
to play. And that was fantastic, because if you're a DJ, that's your wish. You can play what you want to play. And luckily, the crowd and you guys out there watching this video let us do it. A respect to ya.
Yeah, basically, I mean, hardcore is, well, I used to play what was called hardcore in 92, 93, and it's now sort of split up into drum and bass and happy hardcore. although I don't really like the description happy hardcore, because if you listen to the set I played tonight, it wasn't really that happy. It's just basically banging hardcore. So yeah, I mean, I wish it was a bit slower maybe like it used to be, because I mean the house scene has really taken off. A lot of people got into house because of the speed of it, I think, and the atmosphere that used to be at raves like such as Helter Skelter has now changed into the house scene. So I think really because hardcore and drum and bass etc is music from the street, that's what people want. They want the underground. I think we can get it back to that if we really try. That's what we want to do anyway.
I think Helter Skelter stopping is it's a great loss to the hardcore scene, but they've been doing it for 10 years now and they've done a really good job, and hopefully someone will come along and try and follow in their footsteps really, what they've done with the production. They broke new talent, new DJs, they supported everyone, do you know what I mean? Supported me through thick and thin. I've always rung Dave up with my ideas, see what he's for, and he's just supported everyone, so it's going to be a loss. I'm going to miss it, and I hope that he misses it that much that he'll be back sometime next year, hopefully. So yeah.
Mick,
That's that time when you brought the record deck on the deck.
what do you mean I brought the record deck? You did it as well?
Oh yeah, no, that was the best.
You
time.
did it as well?
Yeah.
That was the best time when we were so having it. We brought the record deck on the stage, and I'll never forget that, because I had a big spade. And you did as well, Mick, don't be laughing. And I had a big spade. We had a big spade. Oh, he's getting silly. Oh, help me.
We had a big stage with 4,000 people, maybe, something like that, in the main arena, watching us smash up a record deck.
That was a buzz.
Having it to fucking trance.
That was a buzz. I'll never forget that, ever. Go on, Helter Skelter.
How do we feel that Helter Skelter stopping will affect the dance scene?
I think they're going to be sadly missed personally. And you know, I think because like Dave's had a baby and all that, I've got to respect he needs some time out, because this sort of thing takes a lot of hard work, and I understand it because we once promoters ourselves and we know that it takes a lot to promote. That's why we had to stop promoting and become like workers, being just artists and DJs, because it does take a lot of time. And as far as I'm concerned, Dave's been one of the leaders for a long time. I'm sure everyone's going to want him to come back. So hopefully during next summer, when I say like the summer of 2000, he'll open up a big another warehouse or an open field somewhere where everyone gets together for the return of Helter Skelter. And I hope and pray, and I really believe it's going to happen.
And another thing is what I think as well, I think he's going to be obviously greatly missed. But you know, one door closing for some person is another door opening for someone else. And the scene's so strong at the moment, I can see, you know, everybody else still trying to have a go. They might not get it to the quality as Dave's had it for the past few years, but
loads of years.
Yeah, like, well, however long he's had it, you know, like I think like someone else is gonna have a go, and you know, we've still got loads of good promoters out there at the moment.